Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Major Showcase Weekend number 2. We have people that are competing for a spot on the teams that have not drafted what they need to draft yet. We've got everyone in the row ready to show off what they can do. We've got Brit Boy, Skelkin, Splatinum, Yaxum, Fredit, Klob in Team A, and on Team B we have Chef Momo, Elias, Senseri, Banjo Kazooie, Laseki, and Crispy. But Banjo Kazooie couldn't make it, so H2O was filling in for him. I'm very excited to see what the players can put out there. Beatdown.
Yeah, me too. This is going to be very interesting. Just, all these players, if I'm not mistaken, are currently looking for team. And the idea here is, show off. Like that floating head would say, show me what you got.
Yep, show us what you got indeed. I'm looking forward to cast a really good match with you, Beatdown. If you guys actually had a chance to watch the minors or didn't, you guys should watch that video review. They played on Hanamura. The match went to 5-5 with a draw. Both teams showing really good skills. So if you guys are looking for minors, go ahead and take a look at that VOD. But now let's just focus on the majors here with King's Row.
And I'm really excited because King's Row is my favorite map in the whole game. That's right. I went and said it's better than your favorite map.
So why is King's Row your favorite map in the game? Like, what is it about being a main tank that makes it so good for you?
I'm so glad you brought up that specific aspect of it because back in the old, maybe when I bet a bunch of y'all weren't even here at the time when Dive was meta back in my day, this was literally the only map where you could actually play Reinhardt and not get reported for throwing.
Absolutely, and going in as Ryan, making that space is very important in this map because of momentum that you can give to your own team to push the enemy team back gives you a lot of advantage in ult charge, and let's see what that team can do that here today.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see it. It looks like, now Reinhardt Zarya is the way to go these days. Team B on this attack looking really good here. Team A, same thing. Ryan Zarya, I don't trust the attacking team at the moment, so let's focus on the defense. Team A, they have the Junkrat and Doomfist. Not a combination you see very often, but definitely some value here, especially in the Junkrat. As long as Avian can get those rocket punches, then his ability to find that value is gonna go really well here. But if Team A actually does stick into the Mei, you gotta watch out for deep inside because getting CC'd as Doomfist is a little.
Absolutely, and especially as a Mei herself is scary with all that frozen ability that she can put out with that crowd control. It can stop you dead in your tracks and actually demoralize you. So Deep Inside is actually looking to get some sort of walled off Doofus and Reinhardt. The blue Reinhardt charges. The Chef Momo tries to charge, but Mei actually freezes him. There's a big brawl going on by the statue. Ryan's swinging like crazy. Doofus is trying to get a pick on Ryan, which he does. Deep Inside takes out Laseki. Red team takes out the. Red team falls to the blue team. And they're actually going to hold this one. Really good job, guys.
Yeah, really good use of the Mei here. They didn't really expect it, so Team B kind of just went in haphazardly, got isolated, and then executed. So now they're going to try it again. They move as a unit so they can avoid this Mei wall. But oh, Duke is trapped in there with Deep Inside.
Oh yes, and Deep Inside is going to do work here. Tries to use team as cover, and 2 of the red team goes down. And they're going to be forced to retreat here. Deep Inside, trying to get a couple more kills for that little ult charge, Ice Block. And it's going to back off here. But Red Team's going to be coming back in. Kind of waiting for the whole team to regroup here.
Yeah, unfortunately, Quap again getting this pick, buying even more time for Team A. They're doing great on this defense so far. They're way ahead on the in the ult charge department. They have the Shatter. Dragon Strike is online. We're going to see the Nano Boost come up soon. That's really the only thing Team B has on their side. So this is definitely quite the hill to climb. We've already seen a minute and a half go down, Brett.
Yes, and Team A is looking to. Oh man, Hanzo gets a pick on Junkrat. That's gonna delay the push a little bit. Chef Momo's coming in bubbled with Doomfist trying to create a distraction in the backline. Now to Brit Boy, and he's holding a shot. Oh, the shadow coming out for Chef Momo, but he gets blocked. And there's a counter shadow coming out from Brit Boy with the Mei all coming in on the point. And Blue is gonna be able to hold this. Ashio tries to run away. Cloud gets a kill.
A bit of an overcommitment on the ultimates, but Yaxi, huge hog play from him, manages to boop Chef Momo as he's going for the Shatter, so it gives the Brit Boy, more than enough time to just bring up that shield and block it. Although they committed a lot, Team B did as well. The only thing they really have going for them now is the Graviton Surge. If they combo that with the Tire, they might finally get this point.
and let's see if they can put up the graviton with that tire. The tire finds around, goes and finds BritBoy. H2O comes up with the beat drop deep inside, is actually sleeping. Chef Momo does a little charge, doesn't connect. Doomfist gets a pick on Jackson with the meteor strike coming up. He's probably gonna find supports there. Lands on deep, which is a good move. 6 versus 3, and red team's gonna take point A.
Avian finally getting some value on this Doomfist, get those kills. Still didn't have to use the grab either, so not bad economy from Team B here. We're gonna see a little bit of fight here from, despite the point not being completely captured. Chef Momo getting a little aggressive, might pay for it with his life.
Yeah, because Deep Inside actually walled them off. That's going to delay his retreat there. Doomfist is trying to make some trouble in the backline, but Hanzo actually takes him out. Chef Momo is committing on this push, takes out the Lucio, and this grab comes out from Zarya. Chef Momo is fast asleep behind enemy lines. He's probably not going to make it. Deep Inside freezes him and gives him a shot to the face. And looks like everyone's calling for a pause right now. Wonder what happened there. Oh, we actually had a disconnect.
Yeah, it looks like they lost Prez from the side of Team B, but still, we can talk a little bit about what we've been seeing up until that point. A little bit of an aggro play for Chef Momo here. Shouldn't have gone up that deep. Did suffer for it, especially we can see it still there on the kill feed. Deep inside. Throws a icicle deep inside Chef Momo's face.
And he goes down. And, you know, with the overcommitment from Chef Momo like that, it kind of shows there's kind of a lack of communication there. Maybe the team's not all together, and actually plays in the favor of Team A because they have 4 alts coming up with a Shatter and a Mayfreeze coming up online. So we're going to have 6 alts in this next fight pretty soon. And Red's going to have to go back and lick their wounds.
I wonder if Skeleton is going to go for this push here. They know that Prez is back into the spawn. That's their main healer. Elias is pretty low on HP. They could just use this opportunity to stagger a little bit more. However, it looks like that's not going to be the case.
No, it looks like they're just going to back off here and let both teams regroup. Team B is going to gain some ground here with Team A setting up around the corner. Reinhardt's coming up, and Doomfist is coming in, and a grab comes up on the payload with the dragon that's going to complete the combo here that gets 2 of them. Shatter comes out from BritBoy, takes out Chef Momo, and the fight is won by the blue team. Good combo and good follow-up.
Without a doubt, and now, although Elias committed the Graviton Surge, unfortunately nothing came out of it. Team A are still holding strong here in the streets phase of Kings Row. Now, you know, back to the drawing board for Team B. They still have quite a hill to climb. So many ults on the line for Team A, but Avian is trying to change that.
Yep, and Avian tried to escape, but May came up with another good wall. And a Shatter attempted to come up from Chef Momo, but actually falls to Team B. H-Shield's trying to climb up on that window, but it gets hit by Quab. Oh man, good shot by Quab. Quab's doing really well. I'm seeing him pop up in the kill feed.
Yeah, he's getting some really key picks here onto this Hanzo, consistently wasting time from Team B here. And they need to, you know, Team B might want to consider a change in strategy. You don't want to play the slow game against the Hanzo that just keeps clicking your teammate. So it looks like Team B are going for the flank approach instead. They got some pretty strong ults there in the bank, and we're going to see how they work.
And the Riptire comes out from Team B, trying to fight. It finds BritBoy, so the main tank goes down. The front line's going to suffer a little bit. Red team's going to have to capitalize on this. Quab goes down, the best DPS goes down. Avian CP countering with his moves, takes out 3 of them. That's going to solidify this push for Team B. But May's actually hiding back there. I don't think Red team knows. Never mind. They do know about it. They knew about it before I did. Takes them out and gives Team B Team A the wipe.
Avian acts almost as if Reinhardt is like his kryptonite or something. As soon as the BritBoy goes down, this guy gets 4 kills and just wins the fight for his team. Need to see more of that. Has another meteor strike. Maybe he can give us another combo. He's positioning himself real well to deal this finishing blow that's going to get Team B the point.
Absolutely, and Avian's doing just that. He gets down, he's going to go out from the main tank first, comes up with a counter. There's an overcommitment of ults from all sides trying to hold this point. Quab gets 3 kills, and Avian takes out the Ana, which is doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing. He's trying to come back to the front line. He's getting surrounded by all of Team B. They can't seem to land their... Oh, there they go. And there goes down Avian, and there goes down Junkrat. Good hold by Team A.
Overcommitment of ults indeed, but especially that Blizzard was so effective. Nobody from Team B could escape it, so they were completely immobile. And now, 30 seconds left. They have some ults in the bank. They can still, well, actually, they just have the sound barrier. They're pretty close to some other ults. Not a whole lot online from Team A right now, so this is Team B's chance.
And that wall from Mage just might stall the push as Shatter comes out from Chef Momo, but the Britboy goes ahead and says, no, I'm going to get you. Quab gets the Riptire and the Junkrat. That's going to stop this entire push. They're not going to be able to contest, but if Red Team does contest, they might be able to hold it, but it doesn't look like it. Team A holding at the alley. Good job, Team A.
Quab, through pure force of will not be outdone by Avi and gets 4 kills of his own and the Junkrat tire. He just wants to one-up him, I feel. You know what? This is the talent showcase, so that's what else is there to do here but one-up the competition.
Exactly, and Quab is definitely showing off what he can do, and I feel like as right now, preliminary, based on this first match, Quab would be a very solid pickup for any team that wants DPS, and he's going to be showing off his Widow skills here. Avian CP is switching from the Doomfist to the Hanzo to show off that he can actually shoot from behind and not just get up close in their face, showing what a versatile player he can be.
Yeah, we're going to see how that actually plays out for him. There's going to be a bit of a sniper battle here, because Avian's going to be the only one who can actually, you know, contest Quab on this Widowmaker. Not quite sure Team B is actually expecting it, so they may struggle a little bit if Avian cannot land these shots.
Absolutely, and Chef Momo, he's been showing a lot of aggression during this round. In order to defend from the Widowmaker, he's going to have to put that charge down and put a shield up, leave it up, and communicate with his team, say, hey, the Widow's right there. But if Chef Momo puts his shield down, puts his team in danger, and actually Team A would be able to take this rather quickly, and it wouldn't even be a contest.
Yeah, Chef Momo a little bit over-aggressive at times, so this early fight is really going to be decided whether or not he's going to manage to keep his shield up and actually, you know, be more of a shield for his team. It's not always about swinging the hammer and getting that ult charge. You really need to block for your backline especially, and you want Liseki to do most of the damage here, playing the Junkrat.
Absolutely, and Chef Momo, he's taking the fight to them. He's holding up real close, but gives up the space because he can't hold it. Quab takes out Lacey. Good shot by Quab. Brit Boys come in with the bubble. The Brigitte's all zoned out, but managed to go back to the team. Brit Boys coming in swinging. Chef Momo's playing in the corner like a good Reinhardt he is. Brit Boys gonna come in, make that space for his team. And the fight is going on in the brawl in the front line and the back line. Britboy takes out Chef Momo. That's exactly what we were talking about. Chef Momo had to put up a shield for his team, but just overcommitted. Britboy took advantage of that and gave Team A the point.
Yeah, and without, you know, when you lose 2 members, that's pretty much a fight that's over. You need to back up immediately when stuff like that happens so that you can regroup. There's a chance you could recontest if enough of you survive. Unfortunately, that's not how it played out this time. Avian CP getting 2 nice kills with too little too late. Objective is lost.
Well, not that it's too little too late. Yeah, the point was being taken, but that actually helped Red Team get the ground that they needed because Britboy was actually going to go up there and take the space from them. So I feel like that was actually a good move. So the payload's coming up now, and they're going to be taking the fight. Chef Momo's going to be holding by the bookstore there, but Britboy is going to take the fight to them because they know that they're both aggressive and they're going to give them the fight that they want. There's that shatter coming out from Britboy. It lands, but a counter shatter coming out from Chef Momo and kills Yaxim. There's a tire coming up and actually gets hit by a fire strike. It's just a trade for trade on the point. Avian gets antied, and it's a really good anti. He's going to back off just a little bit here. Gets shot by the Widow. Widow gets slept by Ana. Really good sleep. Quabs is going to be zoned out here. And Team B, good hold.
Good hold, but again, they had to sacrifice a little bit too much here. Look at the ults. Nothing really online here. They're about to get the rally. Elias doesn't have much charge right now, so he's gonna struggle a little bit getting the finishing percentages on this Graviton Surge. Look at the other. We've got a grab online. We got the Nano Blade. We've got a deadly combo here, and with 4 minutes left, he may still have a lot of time, Brad.
Oh yes, and a lot of time, and we're going to see a lot of good combos that these teams are able to communicate. But Quab gets that early pick on Avian CP, which is going to give Team A the advantage to push. But the response with the rally from Team B, from H2O, try to buff up their HP just a little bit. Chef Momo tries to charge, but gets countered. Britboy is going to go swinging here. He's got to put his shield up because his health is low. Chef Momo's going to command the space here. comes that blade, the nano blade we were talking about. He's going to do havoc on the backline, but Chef Momo charges into him. The grab is on the payload. There's two different fights going on here. BritBoy's all by himself with red team surrounding him, but the team is able to save him with the graviton. Elias takes out the main support. Quad takes out Brigitte. It's just a trade for trade now. Avian CP is trying to find some escape here. It doesn't make it, but Chef Momo, there he is with that aggression again, takes out Quab. He's all by himself and giving Skeleton some alt charge here, and Team A is going to be able to push.
This is not what you want to be doing here. Taking trades with the attacking team so close to their spawn, it's just going to waste.
Oh man, that tire, that actually would have delayed the push, but it didn't. Blue team is capitalizing on the stagger here. Laseki is all by himself back there. I don't think Zarya's can chase right now with Ryan doing a overcommitted charge, but is backed up by McCree and Avian CP trying to do some work here to get him to go away, but a rally comes out from Yaxim, and that's going to pad their push. Red team's going to have to contest here real quick. Zarya's a little bit too slow. Here comes Avian CP with the stall. Shatter coming out for Chef Momo, and it actually connects, but gets knocked around by his teammates. Team Red takes out threes. Team Blue's going to have to back off here.
Teammate didn't find much success in that last push, especially with the ults that they used. You'd hope for a little bit more. Quab, unfortunately, couldn't get the value you want out of the Bob. But deep inside, getting these early kills still while this team is setting up for a push could actually be deadly for Team B, because now we got members of their team still walking, still just getting out of the spawn room. So this is Team A's chance right now. They want to push in.
Yeah, they're going to want to push in indeed. They had a the grab comes out from Team Blue, and a Shatter comes out to reinforce that this is my payload. We're going to take this point. Avian CP goes down. It's a 6 versus 4. Leisiki actually takes on Yaxim, but it's not going to be enough. That's the team kill from Team A, and they're going to take this first map. Well played, guys.
Yeah, you have the Graviton Surge up. Half of the enemy team isn't even there. It's pretty much a guaranteed fight. BritBoy just shattered for good measure, just to make 100% sure they're going to take it. But let's just watch this play right now. Quab on this DPS. What can Quab do for you? Apparently anything.
Oh yes, he is a very versatile Hanzo, a very good Widowmaker. You know, the communication is there. That Graviton Dragon combo is the normal. Was an indication of good communication between your off tank and your support, and that actually won them the play of the game.
Yeah, now so far, Team A is going to take the first map here, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, this is the best of 3 we're looking at. Am I right, Brett?
It looks like we're going to be playing only 2 maps. We're going to be playing Lijiang Tower, actually, because we want to get the other majors that come in at 10 p.m. a chance to show off what they can do. Yeah, okay. So it's only 2 maps, but it's okay. So what I'm really impressed by the DPSs on both sides, especially Quab. I think he's a really good pick for the next draft, or whoever wants to pick him. And who else do you think from Team B would be a good pickup there, Beatdown?
If we're talking DPS, I say give it to Quab. This guy's pretty beast. I'm looking at his rank. I'm seeing Plat. I got some questions. I don't know if I believe that. Oh, it's Diamond. Still, I don't believe that. That guy can aim good.
Yes, he definitely can aim, and that's a good indication that your tanks are giving the DPS the space they need. I feel that BritBoy is a very good enabler too. He just swings it back, gives Quab all the space it needs, and that's an indication of a great main tank giving the DPS the team the space you need to work with to ensure that victory condition.
Yeah, it's not. He's very disciplined, which is definitely something you want out of your main tank, especially compared. On the other side, you see Chef Momo a little too over-aggressive, taking positions you really might not want to sometimes. So that's definitely desirable if you are looking for a main tank. But I also want to highlight some supports. Got to give him some love. As Platinum on this Ana, actually quite impressive. A few dangerous situations where his team is going low, but he actually manages to keep everybody up, not missing a shot, landing a lot of his abilities. That's the key to Ana here. It's not just how well you can heal, it's how good are your anti-nates, how good are your sleep darts, and his are pretty good.
Yes, indeed. S Platinum showed a lot of good discipline and just using that cover. The only time when I saw S Platinum go down was because Doomfist was doing what he was supposed to be doing, taking out the backline and denying the supports that the team needs. But other than that, S Platinum did a really good job in making sure that his team stays alive. But here we are. We're going to be starting Lijiang Tower.
We are now Team A going for the Pharah Genji. Actually, I'm gonna make that swap onto the Mercy. We got Pharmacy on both ends here, so since there are no hit scan on either side, it's really gonna be about this air battle. Who can win it and who can make the ground war and alleviate some pressure from that Pharah.
Yeah, absolutely. And looks like BritBoy's gonna take the first pick here with Team A getting 2 picks from Team B. They're gonna and a res comes out from H2O, but Team A is gonna just keep laying on the hurt because they just keep taking pick after pick after pick. Team B is gonna have to retreat here.
Yeah, they are in shambles right now. Got some finishing kills here from deep inside. They're trying to push it even further. Yeah, right now nobody's really paying him any mind. And if you're a Pharah, trust me, I used to play her. You love to see it. Just fire your rockets, completely uninhibited. And look at that, 62% to the rocket barrage. Much further ahead than Liseki at the moment.
Deep inside got a lot of alt charge there. He might actually be able to have a barrage, but looks like we're gonna have a blade coming out with the nano possibly. So this is gonna be a really good fight for Team A because they have alt advantage here. Here comes that blade from Genji, but deep inside gets taken up by Liseki, and there's that nano from Ana, but goes to the Winston instead. But Quab says, I don't need that nano. Takes out 2 anyway. Takes out a 3rd one, and Team Red's gonna eat the dust here. Good job on Quab and on the Ana S Platinum for nanoing, or just keeping him alive. That is.
Yeah, and it helped and look, the BritBoy now has the Primal Rage, so he can definitely use that in the next fight. We're going to see that from Chef Momo as well. But still, more ultimates overall online for Team A. Deep inside, although dying, is going to come back with the Rocket Barrage, especially with Avian going down. This is their chance.
Oh yes, and Deep Inside is going to use his barrage tactically to make sure that Team B doesn't get that push, but they're just going to hold back there right now. Baby Diva goes down, it goes for a little skydiving there. As Chef Momo is coming up, trying to make some space for his team, but doesn't realize that Eliza's down there at a numbers disadvantage. Deep Inside is just going to keep throwing rockets into their face, and they're going to have to wait.
Yeah, but now Team B, they got a lot of ults in the bank right now, more than Team A, so maybe they were just hoping to stack ultimates to 75% and counting. Man, they better be smart with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Here comes the Valve from both sides, and Team B uses 5 ults, try to get this point in. There's just a bunch of chaos going on the point right now, and they got what they wanted. They committed 5 ults, takes out all of Team A, and they're gonna flip this point here in just a second. There's just a bloodbath going on the point right now, and the dust has finally settled. Team B used 5 ults, but they have 1 ult remaining.
Yeah, Team A only used 2. They wanted to see if they could weather the storm. It was definitely worth trading 2 ults for 5. So if you're Team A, you love to see it. They're coming back to this point. Look at them. They're just chill. They're going to pop right in. 4 of them have ults. We're about to see some Qs smash breath.
Oh, we're going to see a lot of Q smash because they don't have anything to fight for after this, because if they take this point, it's 95%. And a bomb comes out from the red team. It actually lands on Skeleton, takes out the Diva mech. They're going to have to fight on the point real quick if they want to flip this point. BritBoy takes out Chef Momo with a nice little bounce, says, bye-bye, see you later. Elias gets antied and demeched with Team A just doing work here. They didn't have to use any ults whatsoever. Like, hey, you know what? We saw the overcommitted 5 ults. I don't think communication is there. So, you know what? Let's just take you with good old teamwork and mechanical skill. And that's exactly what they did, flipping the point.
Very impressive showing from Team A here, deep inside, taking himself out in a celebratory fashion, because why not? You just won the first round, 143.
Absolutely, and they showed great teamwork. I just want to commend all of Team A for not using any ults for that fight, because they knew, hey, Team B's got no fight. Maybe we can use just 1 ult just in case. But hey, Chef Momo likes to overcommit, singles himself out, gets taken out, and the rest of the snowball playing right. Team A's, they've got it down. I think they're all really, really good contenders for a team after today.
No, I definitely think so. Team A showing a lot of prowess right now. Any teams out there in the outlet looking for pretty much any role, you can't go wrong with any one of these. So now we're gonna see Doomfist, the Doomfist Junkrat from Team A. Yeah,
all right.
Interesting.
It is a little interesting because Quab has shown us all the all the hit scan DPS that he can play. Now he'll show us that he can actually say, hey, you know, I'm not scared of the backline. I can, but unfortunately, it goes down by Junkrat, which gives Team A the man disadvantage, and Team B knows this. They're going to jump in. Chef Momo doing what he does best. He's good at aggro, and he's going to do it. But he's kind of backing off right now. I'm not sure why. There he goes. He's got to come on swinging. Britboy gets antied by the Ana with a charge coming in. Britboy goes down, and Team A is going to have to back off here with Team B flip the first point.
Yeah, Quab fearlessly jumps into the back line of Team B. However, many say that a little bit of fear is healthy, and his lack of caused his team to lose the point. Him dying so early was so bad. Look at his ult charge. Doomfist, who charges it very quickly, is now only at 25%. However, Nano Boost online for both sides. Same with the Earth Shatter. It's going to be the tale of two shatters, and whoever can win it out.
Absolutely, and those two Earth Shatters coming up, there's also two Nanos that will be coming from both sides. So I anticipate to see both Reinhardt's being Nano. This is going to be a fight to the death here. And the tire comes out from deep inside, lands on the Ana and the off tank. That's going to give them, they're going to counter tire from Lacey. He takes out what counter tire! Good job on Lacey. And S Platinum takes out two of them himself. It's just a dead. Look at the point. Everyone's dead, but blue team's going to come out emerging victorious from this awesome exchange. Good move by Lacey, but Team A takes the point.
If I was Lacey, I would be furious in the spawn room here. Can't win off a quad. That is demoralizing as hell. Avian getting taken down by S Platinum is not a good sign either. Team's got to back off now. Despite their ult advantage, the time is ticking away in Team A's favor.
Absolutely, and they're at 20%, 49 right now. Still anyone's game. Time is definitely ticking if they just take their time here. Team A is going to end up going 2-0 right now. Quab takes out Lacey and say, hey, you know what? You took out 4 of my team. I'm going to take out your face. And his face goes down. So Team B is going to be hanging out back there. Quab is going to be making further distractions and throws Team A. There comes a high noon from Avian. CP does not connect. Unfortunately, Britboy is there sleeping on the point. Shadow comes out to reinforce that sleep. He's going to charge into Zarya's face, but Chef Momo is actually purple. Here comes that Shadow from Britboy. Does not connect. He does a charge back on the point. It's just Britboy by himself right now. Nanoed. He gets slept. Again, it's just by himself. Red team's going to flip this point. But look at S Platinum. He's got really good positioning. They try to go after him, but he didn't make it. So that speaks to his skill and his game sense. Able to take out 2 of red team after that 4K, and he survived this one too.
Yeah, really important is the Ana. You want to be staying alive, just in general as a support. So the way that he's positioning himself is very impressive. Now we're gonna see the tire come out from deep inside, and Lacey as well.
Tires coming up from both sides, deep inside, try to find a target here. Lacey finds Quab, deep inside finds Prez. Blue's gonna win this exchange because the support goes down from the red team. Blue Britboy's coming in swinging hard, saying Chef Momo, I am the main Reinhardt here. There's a charge for Chef Momo into the wall, and Lacey is trying to do some damage. Britboys get zoned out, gets taken about by Elias. Brigitte is fighting the backline here, but S Platinum managed to save herself with a grenade. Asho goes down with a boot from Yaxim, but it's still Red's point. Blue team goes down, and red team is gonna might be able to take this into overtime if blue team is able to get on the point, but Quab goes down by Elias, unfortunately. But overtime is triggered by Skeleton with a grab, but not hitting anybody. It's just 2 tanks on the point right now. And High New coming out from Avian. CP is going to get deep inside, and Lucio, but doesn't connect. Elias takes out Britboy, Press takes out Yaxim, Avian takes out deep inside. Red team saying, no, this is my team. We're going to take this on. It's a tiebreaker because we want this map.
Yeah, Team B not going down without a fight, which is great to see, honestly. Some good team play towards the end there, and part of it was some compositional weaknesses from Team A. You know, you run the Junkrat, you're clearly struggling against the McCree. Maybe a different DPS would have been more beneficial. You know, Afara, Genji. Well, there's a number of things that might have worked out, but sticking to it until the very end usually doesn't work out, and we saw the result of that.
Yeah, and these guys have known each other for maybe like 20 minutes, but I think both teams are playing pretty well. Comp changes, well, they'll have been warranted, but you know, you just get into it, you just want to show the other team who's the boss with your character, and that's something that they tried to do, but it actually favored in Team B's side. But we'll just have to see what both teams can dish out on this final map of the showcase. They're going to want to give it their all here.
That's right, and Team A showing their how many strats they can run here. Quab just flexing his master heroes. They're running the Sombra, Doofus dive comp, or the Doombra dive, I like to call it, and the first kill's already there.
Yeah, Press takes out Yaxim and Skeleton with the deep inside, trying to do some work here on the point, but gets trapped by Junkrat. It goes down. Sombra is gonna, Quab's actually gonna try to stay in the back line with the red team taking the first point.
Yeah, at the very least now, Quab can set himself up for a good hack to allow Team A to jump in, take advantage of whoever does get silenced, but time's taken away for Team B at the moment.
They want to get on the... Oh, go ahead.
No, I was saying Avian's about to get the Rocket Barrage.
Oh, Avian's about to go. Oh man, he's at 97%. This could be a very good open first ult from Team B. Just out there it is. He takes out Britboy. It stops their push, but Skeleton actually takes out the Pharah with the res coming out from H2O. And Quab, there he is in the backline, takes out Leisky and the Pharah. And the Pharmacy's coming in, trying to take out Quab, but translocates back, but Elias found him, just gonna try to kill him. He's running away a little bit. And the teammates coming in with their full team. Wait for the whole team, but Chef Momo tries to commit to a charge, but it doesn't work out because he gets taken out by red team. Presses by himself, makes himself an easy target. If Britboy, they're gonna have to capitalize on this now because the spirit is gone. EP comes out from Quab and Nano the Diva, and it's just a big old brawl in the fight right on the point right now with Team A taking the point, and Team B is gonna have to retreat, rethink it.
I wasn't cut out for it.
Delicate getting that last kill onto H2O, saying Gatorade's better. And now, some closing kills here. Chef Momo coming back. Probably not the best idea at the moment. Because then now, that's just another stagger, another respawn the Team B has to wait for.
Absolutely, and Chef Momo has shown that he likes to be aggressive, but with a little bit of coaching and discipline, he'll be able to show that he's a good balance between a main tank and an aggro tank. But here he is right now. Britboy's holding them at the store right now with Team A getting some ultra, throwing a Diva Bomb in there. And it actually lands on the Riptire and the Junkrat. And Britboy's going to charge in there, get some more ult charge, swing it, but he gets taken out. And that's not good for Team A. Here comes a barrage from Avian CB, but it's taken up by Deep Inside. But they both trade kills and they both die, get sent back to spawn. Valkyrie comes out from H2O, but there's an anti at the beginning of it. Chef Momo is taking his time here. There's only 2 support. There's Zen goes down, Baby Diva goes down. Team A is actually going to take this point, but Britboy is not giving up without a fight. Gets down from the Ana, charges, and he's still going to fight for his life here because it's just High Noon coming out from deep inside, but doesn't land. Even CP takes out Ana, and Team B flips the point here.
65%. Team B looking in a good position to finish this map off right now. They have the Shatter and the Grab, very strong ultimate. Not really anything online for Team A. They do have the EMP, but that one's going to come pretty big as we're approaching last fight territory for the side of Team B.
Absolutely. And if there's an EMP from Quab, it takes out the red team, and they had 2 picks. And Mercy goes down. Team B might lose this point because Team A is going to come in really strong here. Chef Momo doing that charge again off the point, leaving him vulnerable. It's just on the point. Britboy takes him out, and Team A takes this point, but it's overtime. So Team B only needs 1 push. They got 4 ults, and Team A will have 3 coming up. So this will be an interesting fight coming up there. Down.
For sure, it's gonna be about how well they can deal with Leisky's tire, because you know that's the only thing that the Transcendence can't really block, and that's the only true defensive ultimate they have. So there's a bit of a precarious situation here. They gotta deal with that tire.
Oh, there's that grab from red team, and there's that strike from Maxim. That's gonna negate the net, but Britboy goes down. That's gonna be a huge hit to Team A. They're gonna have to communicate really well in order to hold this point. This is trade among trade with a Diva Bomb coming out. She's going to be able to demech her, but Avian CP does that barrage and it gets Baby Diva, takes out the Zenyatta as well. Oh my goodness, as Platinum doing work again. And they win! They took it! They did it! Wow, good job, guys.
A little bit of lack of aggression there from Team B. It seems like they had the advantage when they took out the Britboy. Unfortunately, they couldn't hold on to it long enough.
No, but hey, that was a really good showcase, played well by everybody. Who is your best pick out of this entire match, Beatdown?
You know I gotta say Quab.
Oh yes, absolutely Quab. I mean, look at this play of the game here. He was supposed to get Nano. We talked about the Nano coming out from the Ana, but the Ana actually nanoed the Winston, but Quab's like, I don't need it anymore. Let me just show you what I can do with the Nano, and does 3 kills right there. Boom. So Quab, I agree with you. Quab is a very good first pick, and S Platinum for main support. Very good position. Very good recovery when she's being rushed from the enemy team. Just hides, saves herself. Really good cooldown management as well.
For sure. Still, I think a lot of these players definitely show that they're more than capable to play well on a team. So, hopefully, if you've been watching this, you're in the Owlet looking for team players, rather. Maybe not in the Owlet. Check these guys out. Give them a ring.
Yep, and they're looking for a home. So the sooner you mess with them, they want to show what they can do. And if you are watching the stream right now, but not, and you're not participating in Owlet, this is a really good time to try to get into Owlet to see what it's like being a competitive season. Roster logs are in January, so you're able to come in, make some connection, play some pugs with us. Show us what you can do. I would love to meet you in pugs, and maybe someone will pick you up. It's just a great way to meet people, make connections, make new friends, and just enjoy the game together in a different way.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that with the second map being done here, I think we're done. Is that right?
Absolutely. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Good job to everybody for showing off what they can do, and I hope everyone gets picked up. See you guys later.
All right, hello everyone. Welcome back for the second half of the Owlet Majors Free Agent Showcase. I'm Commander Hui, and with me here today is Season 1 champion Nyx. Now, Nyx, we got a batch of players here who are haven't been picked up by anyone, and they're ready to showcase their talents in front of everyone. So, who are some players that you really think that we should be looking out for?
Yeah, I'm looking specifically at two players, Collywog and Eridris. Obviously, Collywog, really good off tank. You don't really find many that of his caliber in this rank. You know, his Zarya and his D.Va are just top notch. He peels perfectly, really good DPS and all that. So he could flex to many different heroes as well. So that's really good, and that's really what you want on your team. And Riders as well, really good Genji. Probably one of the better Genjis in the league. Last season as well, making it to the grand final and doing just like amazing on that Genji. Probably one of their best players we stomp on LAN.
Right, Riders, of course, with Season 1 runners-up. We'd stomp on LAN. We played against him in the grand finals. So he was very good Genji. I remember it's very hard to. I couldn't really keep up with him. It's a whole team effort in order to stop Riders. So anyway, the maps here tonight, as you're seeing right now, are going to be Hanamura and Gibraltar. We're going to be starting on Hanamura today. These are Overwatch's older maps. These are some of their oldest. I believe they've been out since release here. So what do you really want to see here in this one from each team?
Preferably, I want them to play what they're good at. Not just like the boring goats. Like so many teams have been playing on these maps. So honestly, just play what you're good at, and that's probably how you're gonna be chosen for a pre-made or a drafted.
All right, so we're going to be starting. Team C will be on the defense. Team D will be on the attack here for Hanamura, and we're just going to be waiting on one more main tank player here before we kind of get started right into map number 1 here. We'll just wait for that here. Just a reminder here, again, tomorrow is going to be a Coach's Corner tonight here on the Owlet channel, 10 p.m. Eastern. And next week, the preseason starts. Are you excited for that one? For preseason?
Yeah. It's gonna be really cool because you'll be able to gauge all the teams where they'll be sitting. It is just only preseason, and many like rosters can also change. But it's gonna be good to get a bit of action and just warm everybody up for the season.
Right. All right. So we're gonna be right back. When we come back, it'll be map number 1. It will be Hanamura. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back here. We are in Hanamura, the Japanese 2 CP map with home to everyone's favorite Shimada brothers, Hanzo and Genji. And speaking of Genji, look who we see on Genji, Nick. It's Riderus.
Yeah, Riders. Really good Genji. I'm really excited to see his play on this. Definitely going to be a starter player, I think, on the team.
Right. All right. So once we really get more situated here, let's take a look more at the defense here since they don't really get to change. We're going to be seeing Rein, D.Va, Ana, Zen, Genji, and Junkrat here. So we have a wait here. Kind of a... Oh, okay, never mind. So Riders here, probably going to be looking for the Nano Blade. Wouldn't you say so?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's probably going to be their big team fight winner. Obviously, you do have not the Rein Zarya, but I kind of like Collywog on that D.Va as well. You know, he's a really good D.Va player. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see.
All right. Interesting note here from Team C. They have the highest person with SR here in the showcase in Riders. He's at 3,200, and they had the person with the lowest here in Kinetic with 2,392. So it'll be interesting to see that here. Take a look at the attack here from Team D. Rein, Zarya, Ana, Lucio, Hanzo, Doomfist here. So probably going to be seeing a lot of grab dragons here. Tricky Hunter, early pick onto Prez, and that's a nice momentum center. The Riders is going to fall in exchange. Tricky Hunter doing exactly what all Junkrat should be doing, jumping into the face and grabbing another pick. Unfortunately, they're going to trade his life for Samurai, and that's a fight lost there already there. What went wrong there for Team D? Yeah,
Team Red have a more or less mobile comp, and Tricky Hunter just ripping into them with that drunkie, just shooting so much and this so much.
All right, we're jumping in here already, and Samurai is going to fall early there. A big anti came in from Kinetic, who is going to trade their own life, and Collywog going to lose the mech there as well. Riders grabbing one pick as well here, and it's Team D who are on the point right now, but it's immediately going to be contested. And there is Team C picking up a few picks. And it's looks like they're gonna hold on here just by the barely enough. All that's left on them. Well, now the D.Va's back in mech, but still only 3 here. You'd expect Team D to really be pushing the advantage soon, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and it's gonna be even harder since the other team does have those ults. You know, you're gonna see that Nano Blade coming in very soon, and I don't think they don't really have any support ults, so it's gonna be really hard for them.
All right, so here comes the Dragon Strike coming out from Noma, and Scuffed is going to fall. Not to that, and here comes a Riptide here. Unfortunately, not able to get anyone. Edict's able to do a good job there. And guess who's Nano Blade? It is Riders, but it's Collywag who's getting the... And Riders are going to fall there to the Doomfist punch, and Samurai and Noma here really just trying to make sure that Team D is going to have first point here. And all that's left is Collywag, and that's going to be the cap here for Team D, and they'll be moving on to point B.
Yeah, it looked actually like Kinetic actually misfired, and he actually nanoed the Collywog, which is the D.Va, not getting that Nano Blade out, and didn't really lead to much damage afterwards.
Right, so it's going to be Team D. They're just going to be pushing straight to point here, and they're just going to be trying to fight here on point. Meteor Strike's going to come out here from Samurai, and a Shatter came out as well from Edicts. And this fight keeps going on. Team D getting all the picks. There's 3. Oh, but Collywag able to get 2 by himself here. Let's see, is that going to be enough here to hold on? It looks like they might just give up a tick here if they can't get Collywog off the point. And now here comes the rest of Team C coming onto the point with the stall. Tricky Hunter swapped over to the Mei in order to keep the stall up here. This fight as it goes longer and longer, but Samurai trying to make sure that the point's here. There's 3 kills from him already, but it looks like, and it's, all that's left here is Tricky Hunter, and now Kinetic has come onto the point now. As we keep this stall going, Riders here is on the edge here. He's just looking to get some extra damage in. He does have the blade coming in. Lucio come out along with Sound Barrier, and now Dragon Stripe comes out from Noma here. It's able to get out Tricky Hunter, so that's a pretty big pick there. Rider is going to use the Dragon Blade, but immediately gets grenaded down by Buzzing Face, and Samurai is also just trying to pick up these extra kills. This keeps going on and on. Phosphor is the last to fall here. Mei is going to be coming out these spawn doors here, but right now it's Team D who's got all the points. Samurai doing a great job there, punching him back, and they're going to be able to cap all the points here. with plenty of time, over 4 minutes left there.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I think the other team really had a pretty interesting comp, you know, having the Genji, the Mei, and then you have Reinhardt, and then you have dive tanks, but then you have kind of stationary support. So it's kind of weird, kind of like a mismatched comp. I don't think it really worked out. And on the other side, the other team had a perfectly, not really mobile comp, but it just like worked, you know, having the Hanzo and having all the other obviously, you know, Edict's really good. Reinhardt just helps Noma out. And, you know, it's just easy for them, you know, getting that a lot of time on the board. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens next.
Right, you notice with Team D, they had a lot of one-shot potential. You know, you can get a Ryan charge in. You know, Hanzo can come in with headshot. You know, and that's one shot. And Samurai with the Doomfist, you know, that's more one-shot potential there. Do you think that played a big part in it, in the fact that Team C, they only had Genji and Junkrat? There's no real one-shot potential. That's just a lot of damage.
No, actually, not really. Honestly, I feel like just on mechanical skill-wise, I feel like blue team has more of the advantage. You know, they have the higher SR players, and usually that counts on like skill, but not really this way. You know, you see red team really good, lower SR I think overall, but they're just rolling house. You know, doing really well.
Right, so here we go. Take a look here at the defense. It's going to be the same exact thing as that they ran before, Team D. Ryan Zarya on a Zen. Actually, Zen will replace the Lucio. Hanzo and Doomfist. Meanwhile, the only switch up for Team C here is going to be Tricky Hunter. He's going to be going on to the Hanzo instead of that Junk. So we continue get into this fight here. Reinhardt's just trading blows right here, and they're kind of forcing them back here, Team C. Team D doing a good job here in forcing them back, and now it looks like Team C finally going to make an engagement here. So no picks have been made yet. Reinhardt got a little low, but was able to... Oh, but there's Samurai coming in into the back line. Wasn't able to do too much, just pushed everyone in the air. Oh, and Scuffed coming in with the charge onto Prez. Tricky Hunter goes down, though, and we got a Reinhardt battle. Edix is going to win that one. And let's see, there's more going on here. This fight going spread out along Collywog there with the pick onto Noma here. And Samurai, he's just going to retreat back. Nano comes out onto Edix here, and Transcendence comes out just a little late to save Collywog there. And it looks like it's going to be a fight won here by Team D here, as Samurai picks up another pick. Ryder is just stuck in the back here. Gonna try and escape, won't be able to escape from Rush. And that is another fight won here. And this is the first fight won here by Team D.
Yeah, it's looking pretty weird. It's almost like Collywog and Ryder are kind of just doing all the work. It doesn't seem like the rest of the team are pushing up with them, and they're just getting killed over and over. It's going to be really interesting to see, because they do have those ults coming in, so the next fight is definitely going to be interesting.
Right, Tricky Hunter did go down early there, so it's going to be a staggered fight here. Hanzo coming in just now. They do have the Nano Blade here, and that's exactly what we're going to be seeing here as the Transcendence did come out, and there's Riders on his iconic Genji here, and he is just cleaning up all these kills there, and this should be the point one here by Team C, and they're going to have roughly about almost 6 minutes to cap point B.
Yeah, that was huge. As soon as you see Riders on that Nanoblade, you have to be scared. You know, the Hanzo and the Zenyatta on the other team bunched up, gets killed in one slash, and then Riders is just easy pickings afterwards, gets the kill onto the Zarya, and that's a 4K blade and a team wipe.
Right, now Team C, they're about to have grab Dragons. Prez is going to go down. There's the early pick already there. Dragon Strike comes out. Tricky Hunter is able to pick up the kill onto Noma, but Noma's Dragon able to get kinetic here. And let's see here, this fight here favors... Oh, Edix gets charged by Scuffed, and it's Transcendence coming out here from Phosphor, attempting to keep his two tanks alive. It looks like the Rush Pier is going to fall out, and Scuffed is going to fall here too, and it's going to be a reset here for Team C. As you see Noma swapping over to the Ashe here, so the new character coming into use here. Oh, Zenyatta, he's stuck on the back end here. He's going to fall though, and that's a big stagger.
Yeah, pretty interesting team fight. Pretty short as well, you know. Seeing some ults being built up for the blue team, and I think next fight's gonna be really interesting, especially with that Ashe as well. It's definitely gonna add some diversity to like whether dive or you're gonna get like long shots sniped from across the map. So it's gonna be interesting.
Right, again, a lot of kill potential on Team D here, and we see on the Team C side, they have Grav Dragons, but they also do have an Earth Shatter as well. Prez, though, does have the magic negate button in that Transcendence there to negate everything. Oh, and there's an early pick, though. Samurai Goku gonna fall immediately here to Rise, and there comes the Transcendence. Maybe a questionable use here, because now Team C are open to use anything, and now they even have Blade to go on top of that. And let's see here. It looks like they're just pulling out. Oh, Tricky Hunter's going to use the dragons there. He's not going to get anyone. Gets zoned off, and Tricky Hunter's going to fall here, and it's going to looking like Team C. Yep, they're going to reset there. Questionable dragons use, I would say there. Dragon Strike, that be, because they do still have the Dragon Blade. Considering that, you know, that they do have the Grab Dragons.
Yeah, that's gonna be huge, you know. Honestly, they do not have any support ults, so it's probably gonna be another team weapon in with like Riders Genji. You know, you have to be scared, no team fight, and he probably does have that blade like they are thinking, so yeah, it's gonna be tough for them.
There's Bob. Bob gets charged off by Scuffed. What a job he does there, but essentially, though, he's just delaying the point. Riders, though, gets a pick onto Noma there himself, and there comes the Dragon Blade. Oh, he got stunned for a little bit. Still not going to stop him here. He's looking for the Brigida. He's able to get Prez on that Brigida, and Team C here just capping the point here. And they're going to get about a tick, and maybe they can get a second one. They're so close to it, but they won't be able to get it here. Phosphor coming in with the Transcendence. He fell down. He wasn't able to. Scuffed here got anti, so he wasn't able to. He uses the Earth Shatter there, and it looks like here all that's left is Riderus now and Tricky Hunter. Let's see if they're going to be able to get out. Tricky Hunter doesn't look like he will be able to get out. Oh, no, he just barely does. And Team C gonna go down. They did get 2 ticks though at that fight, so not a completely meaningless fight, but a lot of ults used. They've still yet to use that Graviton.
Yeah, honestly, I was saying before the start of the match, play what you're good at, but it does not seem to be working for Team C. You know, you got everyone on their probably desired roles, but it is not working. Obviously, Team D have the better comp, I believe, and it is just destroying the other team. You know, it's gonna be really hard for them to cap us, especially with 0 ults almost.
Right, so we get into this fight here. Scuffed has swapped over to this Winston here, so more of a dive comp here to partner with Riders on that Genji here, and Prez, of course, on the Brigida, just to, you know, hopefully stop Riders to an extent here, as kind of get going. These Winstons each using the Tesla cannons against each other there, but it's going to be Scuffed pulling this one out just a little bit as the Dynamite coming in. Prez going to use the rally there. Riders is going to fall. Oh, and Collywag uses the grab, but it gets eaten up by Rush there, and Prez here on top here. He's going 1v3, able to get out Kinetic here, and he's going for Phosphorus as well. He's going for Tricky Hunter. It's Samurai who's going to steal that kill, and that is another fight won here by Team D. Team C, they used a lot of ults in that fight. Collywog with the grab that just got eaten up by Rush, unfortunately.
Yeah, like you said, Collywog's grab being eaten up by Rush was probably won the team fight all in all. You know, you add that the grab dragon ready to go, and it just gets deleted, you know, eaten up for breakfast, and they just didn't have any other things to go with it, and it was just GG after that.
Eaten up for breakfast, I really like that. Meanwhile, Tricky here has swapped over to the Junkrat here. Meteor Strike comes out from Samurai. Noma uses Bob, so Bob, but Noma's gonna fall here though, and Collywag gonna fall out of the mech here. Phosphor uses the Transcendence there. Not sure what he was really using to block it there, maybe to save himself. And there's the Nano Blade coming in. Riders here. He's looking for some more picks, but it looks like the rest of his team is falling, so his picks aren't gonna matter so much here, though. Ryder is trying to do his best here. Diva Bomb came out from Rush and wasn't able to get anyone, although able to zone the point here. 33 seconds left. Curious use of ult there from Scuff. He's going after Noma there. Can he get anybody here with the Primal Rage? He won't be able to, and he's going to just try and run away here. And it looks like he will be able to here. One last push here for Team C. Otherwise, it's going to be a Team D victory here.
Yeah, this is going to be really hard for Team C. Honestly, they have like no ults. Other team do not have any ults either, but honestly, to get on that point, 4 seconds left, it's gonna be hard.
Right, Phosphor went down early there, so that put him at a big disadvantage. Tricky Hunter does have a tire here. Maybe that can be the difference maker here, if he can even pop this off, or if he can even get it in the first place here. And let's see, as Collywog falls out of the mech here. Kinetic, oh, well, Tricky Hunter's gonna go down, and all that's left here on the point is Scuffed here. Baby Diva, Collywog gonna come onto the point as Kinetic was kind of just standing on the side there and fell down. And that's going to do it here. That should do it here. It's going to be Team D picking up the win here, 2-1 over Team C here on Hanamura, and give them the 1-0 lead here in this showcase match. As we take a look here at the play of the game, of course, it is Riders. This is going to be the play that allowed them to cap .1 here, and it's the Dragon Blade, the iconic play. The Riders Genji Blade there. Unfortunately, Prez did not have the Transcendent to block that. He was so close, around 90%, but that's not going to stop him. And Riders able to take advantage on that there with the big play. Still, the team not able to cap all 2 points. They are stopped short by 1 tick in continuing this map on.
Yeah. Speaking of that Genji play, yeah, you just saw that. Did you see that Hanzo and Zen, honestly, grouping up easy pickings for Riders, that definitely helped, definitely carried them, I feel like, that first point. And if we are going on to Gibraltar, I feel like Riders is going to have a field day, you know, really good Genji map. And I feel like he's just going to tear up indeed.
Yeah, you know, we are gonna be heading to Gibraltar here. We're gonna get a swap on sides here as well. It'll be Team D starting on the defense. Team C will be on the attack here on Watchpoint Gibraltar. You know, the meta here on this one, very fortunately, you know, this is a map that, you know, goats running traditional goats isn't the best here. You know, you can do floats or dive goats or, you know, whatever. But traditionally, it's dive here because of that mobility, the high verticality of the.
Yeah, it is definitely gonna be really interesting to see. You know, I really don't think the blue team do not have any really Genji players, and this is kind of like the unofficial official Genji map. So it's gonna be interesting to see if they could hold that lead, even though it is just a showcase. I do feel like they want to win.
The unofficial official Genji map. I would say this is definitely the Genji map because of just unfortunately the meta here, but again, the verticality on this map makes this much more suitable for dive than anything else here. Let's take a look here at the starting defense here from Team D. We're gonna have Samurai. He's been playing Doomfist all last game. He's gonna be playing the Genji here, so he's gonna be trying his hand at Riders' job here. Noma's gonna be on this Widow here. Very interesting to see. You know, Widow, again, Widow's a pretty big pick on this map, and if Trick Hunter's going to stay on that far, going to be a very big part here, but it's traditional dive here. Brigitte Prez is going to be running Brigitte here with the, probably the babysit Diana, would you say so?
Yeah, definitely. This will be really fun to see, and yeah, it's about to start. Let's get into it.
Yeah, alright, let's get right into this here. And we get started here. Team C here again on the attack first here. And they're all going to be jumping onto the bridge as this fight continues on. No one has gone down yet here. Just a lot of poking. Noma here on the edge. Samurai going to get the best of Riders there. And he's going to take him down. Tricky Hunter here. There is no mercy him currently right now here. Kind of just flying out by himself. Finally, Mercy's going to come to him. And Team C here, they're just trying to push the point as far as they can here. Team D pulling out just a little bit here. And Tricky Hunter on this far, just going to push back again here. It's more and more poking going on in this fight. Riders able to just escape out of there in the nick of time as the dive comes out. No one's pushing this cart here. Something that I'm noticing.
Yeah, you really need Scuff to dive that Widow, or Tricky Hunter is just going to have an insanely hard time. You know, I believe Noma is a really good Widow, and Tricky is just going to get shot out of the air every time. And there you go, you see Scuffed getting that pick, so it's going to be fun to see. And yeah, it looks like they're cleaning up.
Yep, Scuffed starting out with the picks there, and it's the tanks there, Scuffed and Poliwag. Collywog, correction, not the Pokemon. You know, doing a good job there. Again, wrapping up on those kills there, and you see, can Samurai escape out? Samurai just able to. Noma goes down there. There is Scuff, able to pick up the big stagger kill onto him, and Samurai goes down again to Scuff. Scuff doing a good job. Tricky Hunter using the barrage there, and gonna go down almost immediately after that. Most of it was eaten up by the by Rush, the D.Va. Scuff here, he's going deep in. He's just by himself. Uses the Primal Rage. He's going for buzzing faces here. can he get a pick in this back here? He's so low. He's just trying to jump out now. He's able to buy a lot of time for Team C to push this cart up until the halfway mark. This is where we kind of meet the standstill here. A big ante coming out, and Diva Bomb's going to come out along with Rally with the big bomb onto the pharmacy there, and Riders here gets Nano Bladed, and he's going in. He was only able to get one, but he's going to fall, and that's going to be the team fight one here by the team. Get the stop at around the midway point of Watch Point Gibraltar, point B.
To the next one as well. Well, you got the blade coming in for Samurai, and not really many. You know, you got kinetic bomb, mate. You have to get that really insane, or a rider is just gonna tear up. And Samurai with the blade as well.
Alright, so let's see. What can Samurai do with the blade here, as Valkyrie is going to be invested here from Kinetic. And there's two picks, Riders and Tricky Hunter, the DPS 14. Put it in the work and the two early picks there, but Tricky Hunter is going to fall down in the back. He was in the back line doing a lot of work. Prez, he's low, and he was antied, so he wasn't able to get healed, and he's going to fall for it here. Edict's here really on Riders, trying to chase him down, but with these new Mercy buffs back again, he's able to stay alive, and the res comes out from Scuffed here, and here comes the blade coming in from Samurai. He's able to pick up Riders, he's able to pick up Phosphor, and he's looking for another. Edict's able to pick up, and it's Samurai able to just escape out of there. This is reset, and it will be a reset here. Tricky Hunter might just get staggered along, and he will. And another fight won here by Team B, but there's still 3 minutes remaining.
Yeah, that was a really good blade from Samurai, you know. I believe any two kills on a blade is a good blade, you know. Any more after that, it's just an easy team fight. And he used that defensively, getting the kills and the important ones, you know, really helped him win that team.
Right, so we get into this fight here. Bob come out, but Bob's taking a nap in the back here. And finally, he's waking up, and he's going after Tricky. Diva Bomb comes out. Not able to get anyone there. Probably just to grab another mech there. Noma able to pick up Tricky Hunter there. And Perez pops the rally here. He's taking on these two tanks. No, he's just going to back out here, and it's going to be a back out here from the whole Team C side here. Phosphor went down on the way out, so they'll have to wait a little longer for Phosphor to respawn.
Yeah, you have to expect for the red team to win this next fight. You know, they definitely have the ult advantage, 2 or 4 over 2, and if they don't, you know, you gotta hand it to the blue team doing really well for that defense so far.
All right, we get back into this here. There comes the dive right up onto the airplane, the spaceship, whatever you call it. It doesn't matter. It's not going to work because Scuff is going to fall. Riders gets Nano Bladed here. He's going after Prez. He gets Prez. Buzzing Face is going to be his next victim. Samurai's is next. He's going to get 3 with that blade here. Noma here just trying to stay alive. Won't be able to survive the Riderous Rain as Edict falls to Collywog here. And it's going to be a point B capture here. 4 going to... And unfortunately, a few faces staggered along here. Noma's going to come out, and he's probably going to get punished here. Not really punished, not his fault for getting punished, just unlucky respawns, and exactly that's what's going to happen. Riders, Perez goes down. Riders going deep in. EX is swapped over here to the Reinhardt here. What are your thoughts on that one, real quick?
Yeah, I like that. You know, you got the shielding power, obviously over Scuffed. He's going to have to dive, and he'll just probably get pinned. Right.
Alright, just keep going in this fight here. Cart moving along very slow as each team's coming in for a reset. Tricky Hunter, he's coming in for probably a big barrage here as that able to distract him long enough for Edict fall down, and Tricky Hunter there. Barrage kill onto Buzzing Faces, so there's 2 picks right there, and now it's a 5v4 and press the map there. Scuff, but Samurai used it to get kinetic, and there is a Nano Blade available here for Team C, but it looks like they'll just save it here as the Diva Bomb from they're looking to go again for another fight here.
Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. You do have that Nano Blade, and it seems like 5 kills or 0, you know. Pretty inconsistent, but when he does get those,
Right. down as well. There's Prez going down. Scuff able that Riders just was not able to finish, but Noma with those top able to pick up the kill onto Connect. That could be a big one there. Let's see here. Can Team C finish this out here? Still Samurai. He's swapped over onto the Doomfist just to stall extra long here. Edict's coming in. Oh, he's able to get the charge onto Riders, and this time it's going to be the kill as we have 45 seconds left here. Can Team C pull this off, or will Team D pull off the spawn advantage stall here as we keep going? Buzzing Faces is antied, and down he goes. He goes down along with that coalescence there. So that's a pretty big play there. Perez got caught sleeping on the point. Edicts with the charge, able to get the Diva there. Edicts is gonna fall as part of that here as this point keeps going on. Nano comes onto Scuff here instead of Riderus. For this one here, this keep going on. It's Buzzing Faces on the point, gonna fall almost immediately. Noma goes down as well, and that's gonna be all 3 points capped here by Team C. Very, very interesting, very fun first round of action.
Yeah. Pretty shaky as well, you know, only 9.4 seconds left. It honestly looked like Team Team Red was gonna get held on that second point. You know, they weren't like getting much for around like 2 minutes, and then they just like popped off, getting that blade, getting that Collywog, getting those bombs. Honestly, everything just falling into place, and it definitely propelled them to get all 3 points.
Right, and they got 9.4 seconds left. You know, this isn't TCP, but you know, those 9.4 seconds, you never know. They could make a big difference. So could be big for Team C here, as Prez says in the chat. Hashtag nerf Riderus. The Riderus Nano Blade is very strong here, but we take a look here. Let's take a look at the defense here, which will be from Team C. Interesting. Right now, there is no Ana, so Riders will not be getting the Nano boost. But Nano is also a pretty good big one, able to keep up the tanks alive when they're near death and just keep them going on for stalls here. So why do you think they went with the Mercy here instead of the Ana?
Honestly, Huey, I couldn't really tell you, you know. I guess for the mobility-wise, you know, you do have those dive tanks. But then you'd expect the Mercy for maybe a pharmacy, but you don't have a pharmacy because Trigger Hunter's on Hanzo. So a pretty obscure pick, but I'm interested to see how it'll...
Right now we have no hit scan on the side of Team C here, as Pharmacy is going to be used here from Team D. Samurai Goku is on that Pharah here as the dive tanks for Team D jumped onto the bridge, didn't really do too much, and here comes Scuffed coming in. Noma's going to fall down to right, and Genji, and so is Edicts as well. Samurai Goku, though, able to get 2 picks in the back, while everyone else was in on the dive. As we see here, Edicts, Scuffed here, just trying to hope for some extra damage here. Noma able to demech Poliwag to end out this fight.
Yeah, really well done from blue team. Honestly, couldn't really do better than that. You know, you're getting Riders out of the fight pretty early, helps, and yeah, just clean up from there. Interesting to see because no team really have any ults coming in, so it's gonna be a dry push for both.
Right, Tricky Hunter here swapped over to the Soldier 76. Interesting selection of the hit scan DPS, considering that this is Gibraltar isn't the most mobility. You know, maybe you would go with Ashe because she is a lot more mobile than Soldier. Soldier isn't exactly the most mobile because of the sprint, although it won't seem to matter here as Team C here just wiping up the kills here. They're looking for the kill onto Buzzing Faces. Are they able to get it? He's so low. Just able to get it here as the point continues. As on the point, and really much has happened here. Oh, it's rushed. He's stuck in the back end, gonna get staggered. You hate to see it as Diva. He just staggered like that, just left alone. Not able to mech because you know you're just gonna immediately destroy it and feed about 600 HP.
Honestly, you love to see it, you know. I love seeing that, you know, it shows like really good teamwork and like communication. Usually in comp, you know, those divas will instantly get melted, so it's good to see. You know, you'll get having the, you have to look for those callouts as well.
Right, Scuff coming in there with the use the blade, though both ults used. I think Valkyrie was used as well, so 3 ults and all for nothing. They literally just backed off. Team D did, and they just waited. And now they're coming in now with the ult advantage here. Here comes Winston coming in. He's got nanoed, and he's going to use Primal Rage and force it Phosphor to use the Transcendence there, as Samurai does have the barrage here. But let's see if this D.Va can get something. It's able to get kinetic. That's a pretty big pick there. It's going to allow them to win this team fight here. Scuff, though, able to get the pick. And D.Va Bomb comes out from Collywag this time. And he's going to get remech. Prez able to get the res off onto Edix. Riders just wasn't able to get there in time. He's going to fall to Buzzing Faces. As we continue on, Collywag, the only one from Team C here stuck on the point. He's just going to get fall immediately to Noma here. And Scuff here also coming in with this. At this, looking to contest even longer. Oh no, he's jumping up for Noma. No one's on the card here. Well, finally, Scuff here just going to jump on the point. He's going to fall, and that's going to be point A, or point 1 captured here for Team D here. Got 3 minutes to push it to point C. Need as it looks like as we continue on with this fight here. Edix just looking, just going further and further. Edix jumping away at the last second. Noma went down early, but Noma's going to get res there, but going to get punished for it because of the risky res. And Tag Visor getting used by Tricky Hunter here. He's able to get 1, make that 2. And that's going to be the team fight 1 here from Team C. As it looks like they're just trying to push in, and probably the mech rush won't be able to happen, though.
Yeah, sure, Volt's coming up there. Honestly, not really much to say about that fight. Just a lot of ults coming out. Interesting to see what next. You know, that Nano Blade coming in soon, so it's gonna be fun to see. But so many ults on each stop. It's gonna be I feel like a dumpster of ults.
Over his point has just swapped over to the Tracer here to disrupt that backline trick, and is going to fall. Came out from Collywag, and Nano came out also onto Edix. By just keeps going on. Mech here, trying to back out. He's going to fall, and here comes the blade, but he got. So the Nano did almost nothing, and we're going to get our broadcaster pause here. Looks like we need a pause here for the producer.
Yeah, that was interesting team fight. You know, 9 ults coming out. Probably the biggest dump so far. You know, geez, there's so many ults in one fight. You don't really know who's gonna win at that point. Geez, can't really say much about it. It's just kind of a luck battle. You know, all those ults coming in, you can't really predict what's gonna happen. And it's honestly, you have to get the positioning. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens.
Right. Yep. That's just a little unfortunate. They got a minute 30 and left to attack here. They're gonna. This fight is very much in their hands. Take a look here at Team D. Oh wait. You take a look here at Team D's ults. They have none because they used them all in